not giving too much away and seeing what the offense can do today?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it was. We got a lot of good things going on. There's no reason to let people have early scouting reports for a spring game, so that was it.
How do you feel like the defense did today as a whole? I mean, both white and orange side.
I think we did good. We let up too many big plays. I didn't like that, but at the same time, I think we did all right. We were only running base coverages, and cover two is something we really don't run that much as far as a base defense. So everybody had to switch around and, learn new things because we only ran it last practice. So I think we did all right with running cover two.
Did you like kind of finally having an actual spring game as opposed to just the showcase? Was it a lot more fun out there?
Oh, it's been a lot more fun since day one, since practice one. So yeah, I did like it.
What did you see out of this year's team after the spring game that you maybe didn't see after last year's spring game in that team?
Energy is just different. Our energy is just on a whole different level. I feel like everybody's just bought in. Everybody believes. So I feel like that's probably the biggest difference.
We thought the quarterbacks might be off limits. Did Seth sort of maybe force a little contact on some of those runs?
Yeah, I probably would say so. He plays with a lot of passion, and he gets out there, and he's not one to slide. He has a lot of heart. So at the same time, other players are like, all right, if you're not going to slide or you're not going to stop, then we're going to finish through. So I believe he did start it.
Yeah, what's it like when, Seth is probably the most athletic, but Nick can run too, and same with Marcus. When those guys get free in open space, just what's that like as a defender to then try to track them down?
It's pretty fun, to be honest, because we're not used to that. So it just brings another aspect that you have to work on, breaking down. I believe it's easier for quarterbacks to run because they come from the middle of the field, so they have so many angles to move around. But it just makes it more fun, but it also makes you keep your eyes disciplined and make sure if he comes up, I can't just scramble and come off my man. It just brings another aspect to the game.
Are there any things you guys still need to work on going into the summer and into the fall on defense?
Everything. Everything. Even if you're good at it, you can get better, including myself. I feel like I could work on my ball skills and my technique can be better. So I think everybody has something to work on, even the best player on the team. Yeah, he has something to work on. So I believe everybody has something to work on the defense.
Coach Sataki mentioned on Thursday that he said you guys are getting challenged more because the offense had finally kind of started to come around. Have you seen that, and just how helpful has it been that the offense maybe has sort of clicked a little bit more and is challenging you guys a bit more?
At the end of the day, it just rises the bar of competition. And if you're a true competitor, you're going to rise to that level also. So that's all it has done is just made us compete a little harder. And that's just been about it.
Did any of the kickers impress you when they were, playing corner today?
Yeah, Garrett Owens, man, he had a nice little pass breakup when they called a pass interference on him. I didn't like that at all. That was a nice play. Got to him, turned his head around, knocked the ball down. I don't think that was PI. I think that was a bad call. We might have to review that one.
You've been a guy that coaches and teammates have mentioned as stepping up as a leader. Just what have you tried to do in that aspect this spring, and maybe what are you going to try to do this summer, where so much of the work is you guys disciplining or kind of policing yourself to make sure that you do what you need to do in the weight room and that sort of thing?
It's just lead by example. I believe a leader's not about all talking. You have to do the work when nobody's seeing you. So I feel like I just tried to work as hard as I possibly could, and by that, it's going to show on the field. So therefore, when it's time to talk, people will listen to you because you're making plays. If you're not making plays, nobody's going to listen to you. So I just tried to work as hard as I could, and then when time presented itself to speak up, I did that.